Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of a fat activist saying wanting to date someone who's active is fatphobic. We're also going to be taking a look at a few bonus clips, including one where somebody's getting butthurt that people treat them better now that they've lost weight, and another one where somebody's complaining that plus-size models don't have diverse enough body types. So be sure to stick around until the end. Also, please be sure to check out my merch store where you can buy a copy of this poster that is not at all creepy or weird. Here's the link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Welcome back to my new series, everybody, where I teach you about things that are fatphobic that you may not have known are fatphobic. Part 6.
We already saw part 5 recently. I don't think I caught parts 1 through 4. I'm definitely going to have to make a video about that.
We're going to take it all the way back to the dating apps.
One of my favorite topics is plus-size dating.
When someone puts something in their bio that says, I like people who are active. Now that is a statement that insinuates and assumes that all fat people are lazy and don't work out.
What? I like active people equals all fat people are lazy and don't work out. Okay. Wow, you could really read a lot into a statement, huh?
And don't move. Therefore,
It said all that.
having that in your bio is fatphobia.
Thank you for the dramatic zoom in. This is not at all unhinged, and I'm not getting creepy Cheshire Cat vibes at all. Not at all.
Now, you could have any number of things in your bio like this that could be considered fatphobic. Likes a partner who has an active lifestyle.
I know, right? Fatphobic pieces of garbage. What do you mean you want me to be able to walk using my own legs? What? That's what you expect out of a partner, you bigot?
Prefers a partner who works out. Those are just code ways to say I don't like fat people, which is fine.
Dude. Apparently it's not fine because you're getting butthurt.
Sure, but to be blatantly fatphobic is not okay.
You just said it was fine.
There are other ways to go about this. Just don't match with fat people.
Okay, so instead of saying I like a partner who is active and putting that in my profile, I should just swipe left or right or whichever one it is when you're rejecting people.
It's that simple. Stay tuned for the next part. Thanks so much.
Okay, so it's fatphobic to say that I want a partner who lives an active lifestyle, but it's not fatphobic to instantly swipe away from somebody because of their weight. Okay, next.
You're fat, you're overweight, you're obese.
Hey, how dare you? Also, are your glasses digital?
And then you lose weight. You go from about 300 pounds to about 180 pounds.
About 190 pounds. That is a lot of weight loss.
Nothing's changed except for the size of your body. Your personality's still the same. Your confidence is still the same.
No, your confidence is not still the same after you lost 120 pounds. Why are we lying right now? Oh, I know, I'm just as confident now as I was back when I was over. Yeah, no, that's not at all true. That's one of the biggest improvements that you'll see. So right out the gate, we're lying.
But people treat you completely different.
Yeah, because you treated you completely different at this point. You decided that you were worth it and you put in the work to change. Now other people might also think that you're worth it.
That's a problem.
Are those real glasses?
And it's a problem.
I swear to God, those look like a filter.
Because I don't understand why the size of somebody else's body affects you so much. Especially,
I don't understand why you don't see how you would be more confident after you just completely turned your life around and lost an entire human being's worth of weight. So are we just gonna downplay all of the hard work and the dope-ass accomplishment that you made, or we're not gonna give you a round of applause and be like, dude, you lost 120 pounds. You went from being 300 to 180. Hell yeah, that's dope. We're not gonna focus on that at all. You're gonna get all butthurt.
on social media, you can always just like scroll on, going about your business. You literally have the power there. You are in control.
I am in control of nothing, madam.
somebody who has been severely overweight, morbidly obese, going to just a little obese, I will tell you that it's a mind fuck. Because it's telling you that people do not care about you when you're heavy.
It wasn't a mind F to me at all when people treated me a little bit better now that I put in all this work and completely turned my life around. And as I got more confident, I stopped caring what people thought about me in general.
But when you're less heavy, people want to be your friend. That fucks with somebody's head. And I would usually end with this like, you know, please be kind, please respect other people, but fuck that. If you're going to treat somebody differently because of the size of their body, then you do not deserve to have a good day.
Do you respect hard work? Because that's literally all that is. People are showing you respect for the hard work that you've done, and you're getting butthurt about that.
Nobody deserves to be treated differently just because they don't fit your ideal standard of what a body should look like. And I'm done now. So the rest of y'all people that don't judge people by the way they look, y'all all have a great day. The rest of you can kick rocks.
People respect hard work, and losing a ton of weight is a ton of hard work. You were in a very unfavorable situation. You were like, hey, I need to take control of my life. And then you did, and you turned it all around, and people are like, hey, good job, dude. Darn all those people encouraging people to better their lives, I guess. Next.
Things people don't want to talk about as a plus-size person. Not all plus-size people look the same. When it comes to women,
They don't.
they're all different body types. Some women have a pear-shaped body or a triangle or overall round.
Some women have a triangle-shaped body? What? I have never seen this. I've seen some pretty big booties, but I've never seen a triangle shape. You gotta go to Dr. Kim for that. That's an old Cynical Reacts reference. That video didn't get enough views.
The reason that I'm saying this is because I catch myself every now and then comparing myself to other plus-size women because she has a pear-shaped body and she looks fantastic in a certain top.
If we're not gonna do anything to change ourselves, then there's really no point in comparing ourselves to others.
And yes, I love that she looks fantastic in it, and I wish like I could look really good in that kind of top. But comparing myself to another plus-size woman who has a completely different body shape than me is just not what I want to do.
Maybe we could like go read a book or something, you know what I mean? Like learn calculus, learn some C++ progress, something other than just staring at ourselves in the mirror and be like, I wish I looked like that.
So I've taught myself if I want to look a certain way, I'm going to buy things that fit my body type. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to avoid that kind of top or not wear a mini skirt or...
So we obsess over our looks quite a bit to the point where we buy clothes that fit. That kind of rhymed. Bores.
Not show my legs. It just means that I'm gonna buy things that I know with my round body that are gonna flatter my curves and make me feel confident. An example, I know I tend to get discouraged when I wear things that show my back rolls. I tend to be more, I feel like my back rolls are out. I'm not walking with confidence or keeping my head high. I'm kind of pulling down at my shirt.
Okay, so we are self-conscious about having back rolls. The solution is not to try to get rid of the back rolls so that we can wear whatever kind of clothes we want and they will never pop out because they're not there. The solution is just to get a different kind of shirt. Okay, I mean...
So I tend to go towards more tops that give me more compression. So kind of like Skims or Amazon dupes, things like that.
Okay, so like stuff that like sucks it in, like spandex.
That helps me smooth out my back fat and kind of make me feel secure. Does this mean I'm gonna stop wearing tops that show my back rolls? Absolutely not.
Oh, I thought we were self-conscious about that. You see, we're in this weird limbo area where we're pretending to be confident about our back rolls and loving our body and stuff, but at the same time, we're very insecure about it and trying to hide it. So, like, what you just said here makes no sense.
But I've learned as a plus-size woman to start shopping for my body type and stop envying other people's bodies.
Well, we can't all have a triangle-shaped body, boo. You know, I mean, we need to stop trying to hold ourselves to these unrealistic beauty standards. I've been doing squats for days, and I just can't get that triangular shape, dude. Like, so you're right. We do need to stop comparing ourselves to others, because I don't think I'll ever do it. I don't think I'll ever be a triangle. I don't think I'll ever achieve trapezoid status. I will never be a parallelogram.
Another thing that goes along with body types is how not every plus size person is gonna have a flat belly, big boobs, and big thighs.
Okay, well, that's very disappointing. What the heck? I'm just kidding.
Everyone is shaped differently, as I said before.
That's very disappointing.
So what makes me aggravated is when you see these plus size models that are on websites and stuff like that, like advertising people's clothing, how they don't have a variety of different types of models. They use the same model, which she's beautiful, by the way. But she just uses the, quote, standard plus size looking woman.
She doesn't look like you, so you don't feel like you have value.
She has a defined jaw.
Here we go. This girl always mentions the defined jaw. This is about the third video that I've seen from this person complaining about plus size models not looking more like her, and she always mentions the defined jaw. This is why you gotta be careful when you make a video and upload it to the internet, because if you're not careful, all of your insecurities will bleed through in the final product. I could tell that your jaw is a serious point of insecurity for you, because this is like the third time that I've heard you mention it.
Big boobs, a flat stomach most of the time, like kind of flat.
I know, that pisses me off too.
And just bigger thighs.
Alright, so they got models with big boobs, a big old booty, some big thighs, and a snatched waist. What website was this again? I'm just kidding, dude. I'm sorry.
And that's not the case at all when it comes to plus size people. When you see the model wearing a size 18 and it fits her thighs and her legs perfectly, but around her stomach area, it tends to be very big because she has a smaller waist or a smaller belly.
Well, that's the thing about plus sizes. The larger you get, the more your body shape might be completely different than others. When you become obese, your body might store fat in any number of areas. It could go all to your thighs, all to your butt, to your gut, to your boobs, to your elbow, a little bit over here, a little bit over there. It could go anywhere. Because the human body gets confused when it has more than like 30 pounds of adipose tissue. It's like, where do I put this? So you will see quite a bit of body diversity among morbidly obese people.
Versus me as a size 18, it fits my thighs but it doesn't fit my belly. But it's just very frustrating. And when companies praise that they have size inclusivity, when they use a size 18 to 20 person, but they use the same model over and over and over again, and you don't have pictures of variety of different models. I'm happy that plus size people, we now have a voice nowadays.
Are you happy? Are you happy? Look me in the eye and tell me you're happy right now. Oh, that's weird. You don't seem that happy because you're starting to break down. Dude, I swear to God, the average person, if you just go like this to them and you're like, are you really happy? And just look them in the eye for like 10 seconds. Give it 10 seconds, dude. Tears will just start pouring, bro. I swear to God. Or is that just me?
And companies are actually producing sizes 3X, 4X, 5X, that kind of thing. We still have a long way to go. Trust me. But what I hope to see in the future is...
We do have a long way to go in demanding things from others. One day we'll get there when they change and do all the stuff that we told them to do.
That you have someone who has a big gut like I do and back rolls galore to show that you truly have size inclusivity. It doesn't have to be the signature plus size woman who has a defined jaw.
Oh, there we go. Dude.
Or a flat stomach. I just want companies to finally show me true size inclusivity. Nobody is perfect.
Okay, so we gave you plus size models and you didn't like their body shapes because they don't look enough like you. Also, you're insanely insecure about your jaw. They're constantly bringing up how these models have defined jaws. Damn it! Next, fat bitch summer. It's about time.
This time of year, especially for fat people, I have talked about this before, but there can be a historical or collective trauma when it starts turning to be warmer or start talking about summer more often.
Yeah, there is a collective trauma when it gets warm outside.
Because as fat people, we have just been so hated for so long, and summer usually brings less clothing.
Okay, so summertime has traumatized you because you will wear less clothes and people might make fun of you. Okay, perhaps you don't know what the word trauma means. Trauma is like when something traumatic happened to you, like if your leg got cut off. All right, I hope that helps.
Being out in swimsuits or what have you, like being outside more and being perceived more. And even with all of the work that I've done on myself, even though I've been in the fat liberation space, like...
All of these people do a ton of work on themselves. Not physical work, dummy. Emotional work. That's hilariously ironic. Fat activists are always talking about the work that they've done, while trying to say that people that do physical work are fatphobic. How about that? I have done all the work to change myself. All right, you finally started eating right and exercising so you could stop complaining about not fitting into various infrastructure. Nice. What? No, moron, I've done the work of accepting myself. Oh yeah? What did that work look like? I cried a couple times and I was like, you know what? You're good enough or whatever. I looked in the mirror and I cried and I said, you are good enough. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And doggone it, people like you. Okay, so you didn't do any work. All right.
I still feel moments of that historic and collective trauma.
Historic and collective trauma. Dude.
Come up in different ways. And for me, it comes up often in like...
For me. There's a reason that phrase is so prevalent among fat activists, and it's the narcissism.
Like seeing my body really negatively or like being extra critiquing of my body. So that may be you, that might not be you, but this summer I'm going to be wearing less clothes.
Aren't you afraid of being collectively and historically traumatized?
I'm going to be wearing string bikinis more, and I wear string bikinis a lot, so more is just, can we do it? Yes, we can.
Okay.
But this summer, I want to do more fat swims out in lakes on public lands.
What does that mean? I want to do more fat swims on public lands. Dude, there's nothing like a fat swim out on public lands. You know what I mean? You go out to the woods, you have yourself a little fat swim out there. What the hell does that mean? Out on public lands, like we're going to state parks to swim specifically or something? Like, okay, why was I not invited?
Fat swim is so beautiful and lovely, and also like...
Fat swim is so beautiful and lovely.
We can take up space in other places. So I will be taking up space outside on the trail.
Great job getting out there, man.
I like easy walks that might be considered hikes, but not really.
Okay, so walking.
I will be taking space swimming in lakes, swimming in any waterfall I can get my hands on.
You're gonna swim in the waterfall. What? Like up it? How? All right, I gotta see this. I've heard of people living in a larger body, being stronger, faster, smarter, all of this type of stuff, but I did not know they could swim against a waterfall.
Location scouting, I will be wearing tube tops and tank tops. I will be wearing shorts.
Okay.
I will have my booty out a little bit, and
Okay, well, I'm gonna be wearing all sorts of clothes with various body parts hanging out too. And you're just gonna have to deal with it, all right? So suck on that.
I hope that you please join me.
Please join you. All right, man, let's go. All right, we ready to go hiking? All right, and we wrap it up by hearing her say that she's been traumatized historically, collectively, yada, 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 and she's gonna stick it to the haters by wearing more string bikinis, booty shorts, etc. Honestly, that's how I stick it to the haters, too. I'm wearing a thong right now, you idiots. I'm just kidding, too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for making you picture that. So, obviously, I disagree with all of the aforementioned, but what do you think? Is it fatphobic to say you prefer to be with somebody that's active on your dating profile? Does it suck that people treat us better now that we've lost weight? And do plus-size models need more body diversity? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.